Welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech. A few things have changed from my last video where I talked about the leaks and rumors for the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro. We're going to talk about those changes. Now, the first thing we talked about in the last video is the screen size, and that really hasn't changed. You've got the Pixel 8, it's going to be a 6.17 or 6.2 screen size, and the Pixel 8 Pro is going to be the 6.7. None of that's changed, and the PPI on both, none of that's changed. And if you want to know the details on those, go ahead and watch my previous video. I'll link it up here. As far as the processor goes, nothing has changed since we last reported, other than the fact that Samsung has partnered with Pixel on this new processor, and they believe that they have a better cooling system set up, so they may have overcome those heating issues, so I'm excited about that. Here's some new exciting news on the Pixel Pro cameras. They've leaked a video here showing more features that's going to come along with this new camera, and they're pretty exciting. We're going to break them down here. So the Pixel is boasting better low light photography with the 50 megapixel main camera. So that looks pretty nice. You can see here an example of before and after. And they're saying the ultra wide camera, being a 48 megapixel camera, could be much improved for micro photography, as you can see here in this example. And then the zoom camera, being a 48 megapixel camera, they're claiming that's going to be the best zoom camera ever. This new Pixel 8 camera system is going to give us full pro controls. You have shutter speed and ISO and different settings that you can actually manually set. That's pretty exciting for a Pixel. They're saying this is going to be their best low light photography ever, especially with their night sight photography. So I'm excited about that. As well as their night sight astrophotography, photographing the stars. And it looks like they're updating some of their photo editing features, which is really cool, where you can replace a face to an earlier face. In other words, pick the shot you want. Get that smile, get those eye openings, and add it to the photo that you want. That looks pretty cool. Then there's also the feature where you can erase some unwanted item in your photo. And this is another step forward that I really like seeing, is you can actually cut an image out of a photo and drag it and move it to another space. That's really cool. And that's above and beyond everybody else at this point. Now, I'm a little bit more excited about the battery and how long it's going to last. Also the heating, because there's several things that they're changing on this screen. With the screen, it's got going from 1 to 120 hertz refresh rate, depending on where you're at and what you're using. So that'll save a lot of battery life for one. They're also saying that the Pixel 8 will have up to 2,000 nits outside and 2,400 nits on the Pixel Pro. Last time we reported 1,600 nits max outside on both phones. So that's huge. If the Pixel 8 and the 8 Pro actually have that 2,000 and 2,400 nits, they're going to be the brightest phones. Now, what really interests me on this is they must really have that heat issue mastered or taken care of. At least I'm hoping, because if you're going to get a brighter screen, you're going to get a hotter phone. You know, I've already heard reports that the Pixel Fold having I think it's 1,500 or 1,600 nits max, that it doesn't last long. It reduces really quick, so it doesn't overheat. Well, if they're going to go up to 2,000 and 2,400 nits on these new Pixel 8s, they must have that heat under control. I'm really hoping so. The storage on the phone, that really hasn't changed. You're still going to start out at 128, and you can get all the way up to 1 terabyte in the US on the Pixel Pro. So that's pretty exciting if you want that much space. Now let's talk about the pricing. The pricing, what surprised me most, everybody was reporting that the Pixel 8 was going to stay at $599, but you know what? That's the one that's going up $100. It's being reported now, as you can see here on this Google sheet, it's going to be $699. And the Pixel 8 Pro, it's the one that's staying at $899. Well, that's a really great deal with all these features, the new processor. So it sounds like that's the one to go for, is the Pixel Pro, if you're into all those pro features. I hope this update has been informative. It has for me. So let me know, what do you think from all this new added information? Does it change any decisions for you? Are you going to upgrade to the Pixel 8? Please leave comments down below and let me know what your plans are. And while you're down there, go ahead and smash that like button and the subscribe button. Helps out the channel. If you've never done your research before purchasing a phone, you've got to try it. Thanks for staying with me, and have a wonderful day. God bless.